The worst prisons in the world. You won't believe what happens inside. Imagine being locked away in a place so terrifying that even the thought of freedom seems impossible. Today, we're diving deep into the dark corners of the world to uncover the worst prisons known to man. These are places where human rights are non-existent and survival becomes the only goal. Stick around because what you're about to hear will shock you. Our journey begins in North Korea at Camp 22, a prison that is the stuff of nightmares. Here, prisoners endure unimaginable torture, starvation, and forced labor. The regime uses this camp to instill fear, and those who enter rarely come out alive. Families are imprisoned together, and the concept of guilt by association is terrifyingly real. This is a place where hope goes to die. Next, we head to Evin Prison in Iran, infamously known as the University of Evin due to the number of intellectuals and political prisoners held here. This prison has seen countless acts of torture, solitary confinement, and psychological torment. It's a place where the silence of isolation can drive people to madness. But it's not just in repressive regimes where you find hell on earth. Welcome to ADX Florence in the United States, also known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies. This supermax prison is home to some of the most dangerous criminals, and it's designed to break even the toughest of inmates. Here, prisoners spend 23 hours a day in solitary confinement with no human contact, no sunlight, and no escape. In Africa, there's a prison that defies humanity. Chikurubi Maximum Prison in Zimbabwe is a place where starvation, disease, and abuse are part of daily life. With no proper sanitation, food, or medical care, this prison is a death sentence for many. Inmates fight for survival every single day, in conditions that are nothing short of inhumane. These prisons are more than just buildings. They're a testament to the darkest aspects of human nature. But why do they exist? Why do governments allow such places to operate? The truth is, these prisons are tools of control, oppression, and fear. They exist to break the spirit of those who dare to resist or speak out. And while we sit in the comfort of our homes, it's easy to forget that for many, this is their reality. But there's hope. Around the world, human rights organizations are fighting to expose the horrors of these prisons and bring justice to those who suffer within their walls. It's a difficult battle, but every voice counts. As we wrap up, remember this. Prisons like these show us the extreme end of what happens when power is unchecked. But awareness is the first step to change. Share this video, spread the word, and let the world know that these places should not exist. Together, we can make a difference. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay informed, stay aware, and never stop questioning.
Welcome back to Wisdom World. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of prison breaks. From the daring to the downright genius, we'll explore how some of the most notorious prisoners manage to escape from the toughest jails on the planet. Trust me, you won't want to miss a moment of this thrilling journey. Our first stop is the infamous Alcatraz prison, located on an island in San Francisco Bay. In 1962, three men, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers, hatched a plan that would go down in history. They spent months crafting makeshift tools and creating dummy heads to fool the guards during nightly bed checks. On the night of June 11th, they made their move. Using rafts made from raincoats, they set out into the frigid waters. But did they survive? The mystery remains unsolved. What do you think happened to them? Let me know in the comments. Next up is Stalag Luft 3, a German POW camp during World War II. This escape is so legendary that it inspired the film The Great Escape. In March 1944, over 600 prisoners executed a meticulously planned breakout, digging 3 tunnels named Tom, Dick, and Harry. Although only 76 made it out, the plan showcased incredible teamwork and resourcefulness. What would you do in such a situation? Would you take the risk? Share your thoughts below. While the next escape is fictional, it's inspired by true events. In The Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne escapes from a maximum security prison after years of planning. He uses a rock hammer to tunnel his way to freedom, highlighting the power of patience and perseverance. The film reminds us that even in the darkest situations, hope can light the way. What's your favorite lesson from this story? San Pedro Prison in Bolivia operates like a small city where inmates essentially run their own lives. In 2009, a notorious drug lord managed to escape by bribing guards and using a tunnel dug by other inmates. His daring escape raises questions about the prison system's integrity. What do you think about the conditions in such prisons? Is there a way to reform them? Let's discuss in the comments. These escapes teach us valuable lessons about resilience, teamwork, and the human spirit's quest for freedom. They also highlight the flaws in the systems meant to contain individuals. Remember, every story has two sides. As we reflect on these escapes, think about what drives someone to risk everything for freedom. Thanks for joining me on this thrilling journey through some of the world's most famous prison escapes. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating stories. But before you go, I want to hear from you. Which escape surprised you the most and why? Comment below with your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious.